Good morning, it's Lane Clark here. It's 11th of January 2016 and what I'd like to do today is to look back on last week and how Beta 2 will be approaching it in this week moving forward. Well, last week for sure it was definitely headline making. We've seen the FTSE down over 5%, obviously an index that many people in the UK will follow an awful lot. Now, as well as this, or should I say what this means for the FTSE is, it was a worst start to a year in the first week ever. Now, as well as that, we've seen the S&P in America, very similar, worst start ever, and the Dow, worst start ever. Now, some of these records, and I use the Dow, I think, those records go back as long as 1897. So it shows you quite how bad equities were last week. Now, if you think equities this side of the world were bad, how about looking over at China? Last week, obviously, it was one of the main causes why we were seeing the sell-off. And this morning, we've actually seen yet another sell-off in Chinese equities. As of right now, we've had 5 and a bit trading days this year, and Chinese equities are down over 15%. Now, this week, what do we envisage happening moving forward? Well, it's always hard to make a call when you have seen the volatility and movements that we've witnessed over the last week, but we're making one. We believe, and we believe this for a couple of days now, that equities have started to reach oversold territory in the short term, and so have some commodities in the short term. Important we do use that caveat. And some FX pairs. Now, when I say FX pairs, generally currencies against Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar, they've obviously been performing very well. So Aussie dollar, etc., are in oversold territory. So what we've started to do, we started to take profit in Australian dollar weakness. We've took profit in euro strength back end of last week, and just before that in yen strength. So we're now positioned for a potential reversal in both equities, which we believe the S&P, the FTSE, etc. will reverse in the short term, and as well as that, some of the FX pairs that have been moving dramatically over the last week. Like I said, it is hard calling a reversal in the markets that are moving as much as they are right now. But like I said, that's our belief. But what I would say, as an investor, please do speak to any of our team if you're looking to take advantage of these markets and these movements. Even for an operation like ourselves who traded these markets for many, many years, it's a very, very challenging understanding how to approach them. So approach them with caution, be very, very careful, and good luck for the week ahead. Thank you very much.